Hello, it's Claire from Angelic Scallywags, and today we're going to look at making some cone mosaics. What you'll need is red polymer clay, black and white polymer clay tools, a slab of air dry clay and an oven. First of all, we're going to make the actual cones, which will make up the mosaic, and these are just tiny cones made out of the polymer clay. After we've made them, we're going to bake them so that they bake hard, and then we can push them into the soft clay. I'm trying to make them as even and as similar to each other as possible. Next, I'm going to do the white ones, and obviously a bit too late. I realised that doing the white ones first would have made much more sense. So what I'm going to do is, instead of wiping down the side, because I don't think I'd be able to get it completely clean, I'm using a white piece of paper, just so that the white stays white. I've gone away and I've washed my hands thoroughly, but as I say, it might be better to do the white first, if you have any sense, which I don't. I think I made about 12 of each one. I don't know why I chose 12, and actually I probably could have worked out my pattern beforehand and worked out how many exactly I needed, but I didn't do that, but feel free to do that. Next, you need to bake all of the cone mosaics in the oven for as long as your polymer clay tells you to do it. I did mine for half an hour at 100 degrees Celsius. Next, we're going to actually create the mosaic in the soft clay. So I've got all of my cone mosaic pieces and my soft clay, which I'm just equalising out, flattening and smoothing down, just like I always do whenever we're doing anything with clay. It just makes your work look a bit neater. I've left up in the corner here a pattern. I'm not necessarily going to try and replicate that, but I thought it would be interesting for you to see what the mosaics at Erect look like. And now I'm just prodding them in a type of pattern. To be honest, this was a little bit harder than I anticipated, because each time you pushed in one of the pegs, it expanded out the clay, so the clay kind of became misshapen a little bit. And it's here that you realise the importance of each of the pegs being like really exactly the same size and shape, because otherwise it really shows. As I say, I'm not particularly doing a pattern here, which I think maybe it would have been nicer had I planned a pattern. But I guess I'm just showing you how you can do one for yourself, but learn from my mistakes. You can see that the clay is now becoming really out of shape. You know, it's not the rectangle it was at the start. And it's here I realise that I don't quite have enough pegs to complete the pattern that I had attempted. So planning is key, I think, which I didn't do. And there we are, that's it done. And here's a close-up of it, the cone mosaics. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy this kind of content, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.